The UN Global Compact Accenture CEO study is a unique opportunity to give a voice to global executives on the past, present and future of sustainable business.
What I think we need to do as businesses is to more consistently show leadership and establish that actually this isn't a compromise. You can grow businesses, but you can do so while making it more efficient and creating better value for customers at the same time.
One of the biggest takeaways from our conversations with CEOs is a palpable sense of frustration with the speed and scale of transformation taking place on sustainability. I think that's really embodied in the finding that only 32% felt that the global economy was on track to meet the needs of economic development within planetary boundaries. And 33% of CEOs felt that business was doing enough on sustainability.
No one institution, no one sector of society can deal with that one alone. It's a question of bringing the multilateral institutions, the governments, the private sector, as well as civil society organizations who very often are the ones who see what is happening on the ground.
CEOs are in many cases struggling to make the short-term business case within the context of traditional business metrics. We describe that as a plateau effect since 2010 on sustainable business, and a phenomenon that we need to watch carefully and be concerned about in the context of prolonged and ongoing sustainability challenges. CEOs believe that in order to go to scale at speed on sustainable business, we need to align markets. And that alignment requires engaging consumers, investors, and policymakers.
万科在这个转变过程中，我们一直致力于推动绿色在我们这行业的运用。
Some CEOs told us that they are having increasing numbers of conversations with investors. But on the whole, chief executives told us that mainstream investors are still largely lacking in engagement on sustainable business. On the one hand, CEOs believe that consumers are a key driving force, both now and in the future, on sustainable business. But they also told us that they get very mixed signals and that in many cases, consumers may not be the catalytic force at the heart of transformation.
Ultimately, our focus and investment in science and technology will forge new frontier knowledge in energy research. This will bring forth sustainable energy solutions, innovation that will yield long-term benefit for our organization and our society.
In 2010, we felt that chief executives were very bullish about the potential for market forces and markets to align with sustainable development outcomes. I would say in 2013 that CEOs are more reticent and that feel that there is a limit to how far they can go in making the business case without broader reshaping of markets. In particular, they see governments and policymakers as integral to driving the kind of market incentives and environment required to scale sustainable business. But while CEOs see the urgent need for systems transformation, they're not waiting for that change. We see a group of transformational leaders aligning sustainability with growth and innovation, driving real impact on sustainability, but also creating competitive advantage and value. These leaders provide an architecture for learning as companies how to frame, think and act on sustainable business.
Each of us has to inform each other and come together in new and exciting ways in order to be transformative.